We sit on Algebra 1, and we call this factorization 2. But the real name for that type of factorization, which is a unique case of factorization, it is called a difference of two squares. Difference means subtraction. And two square numbers. That's what you're going to have. And you'll be told to factorize that, meaning to put it in brackets. The final answer must be in the form m plus n, m minus m. The two m's, the two n's, one is plus, one is minus. So this is going to always be your final answer. Where m and n can be any numerals or letters. In order to factorize the difference of two squares, you simply follow these steps. Now, these are my steps. Another lecturer, another teacher, another professor might teach you differently. First, you ensure that the expression has exactly two terms separated by a minus sign. That is the rule of thumb. Two terms separated by a subtractor sign. No, not any two terms, you know. Each term must have square numbers or letters with powers of exactly 2. Or not exactly 2 alone, even powers. 2, 4, 6. No, square numbers, square powers. 2. No, yeah, even numbers. 2. But 2 is popular for CXC level 2. X squared. And the number itself have to be a square number. Numbers like 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, okay, 81, 100, 121, 144, square numbers. And the letter have a little 2 on top of it and a subtraction sign between them. You find the square root of the numbers and the letters. Place your answer in the form m plus n, m minus n. Let's look at an example. 9x squared minus 25. Take a close look at it. 9 is a square number. X have a little 2 on it. There's a subtraction sign. 25 is a square number. You square root, you square root. Square root of 9 is 3. Square root of x squared is x. Square root of 25 is 5. So you're going to have 3x plus 5, 3x minus 5. Let's do another example. Oh, an idea just come to me. Can anybody provide us with an example? Let me put the conditions. And that's another skill that you can develop to create your own example and solve it. Read again those 4 rules. And I'm going to prepare. And I'm going to pause the recording. And I'm going to wait. Can anyone or all of us, can we together create an example like 9x squared minus 25? So here we have an example, 36y squared minus 1. 36 is a square number, y squared is a square letter. A subtraction sign and a subtraction sign, and the lowest square number is 1. 1 times 1 is 1, so 1 is a square number. The next square number is 4 because 2 2s are 4. The next square number is 9 because 3 3s are 9. 4 4s are 16. 16 is a square number. 5 5 is 25, and so forth. So let's follow the instructions. It says to ensure that the expression has exactly 2 terms, 1, 2, difference of 2 squares, and a subtraction sign. Each term must have square numbers, 46, and letters with powers of exactly 2, 46 and 1, y squared. Find the square root. So for a little working, you can show them. Or some person normally do it mentally, you know. You find the square root. So also you write down the square root of 36y squared. Ignore the negative sign for now. Eh? And the square root of 1. Square root of 1. The square root of 36 is 6. The square root of y squared is y. The square root of 1 is 1. So now, in your final step, as it says, 2 empty brackets, 1, 2 side by side, and in 1, you take that 6y, you place it there, plus you take the 1 and you put it there, and that very same 6y and the 1 comes in the other bracket, but now with a subtraction sign. And that's one of the ways of factorizing a difference of 2 squared.